Here we go. Here we go. Here we
Hey,
go. Y'all know what it is.
I just thought about it. That house party. Remember when Kid was showing how to dance, and then the girls started jocking him, and then he had to
Oh
show them he
yeah,
know how to.
he really cut it up. And then they wouldn't take a little step and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It's y'all favorite Monday afternoon guilty pleasure. Y'all know what it is. Let's talk sports. Y'all know who he is. Welcome to HDI TV. Now, what the sound off? Because we what?
You rocking with your fam.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get
From
it. Let's get
YouTube jail,
it.
baby. YouTube jail. Two-step on these.
Still in the
Two-step
YouTube.
on
He's still in an undisclosed place in the YouTube jail space. In the YouTube jail space, because we don't want him to get his camera. You know, you can't have camera phones. You can't have camera phones in YouTube jail.
Right.
There's that. We will not be disclosing his location, but he is
Yeah,
here.
I still have conjugal visits for y'all out there. I'm good.
And here we are to get on y'all nerves for an hour or two this afternoon. Let's go. Groovy, what's happening? Political Ill, what's good? Solo, Sharon, what's happening? Jeremy, what's
What's
good?
up?
JP, what's happening? Nadira, what's good? So
What's up?
let me say this. I'm right here in Detroit. I'm on the west side, and y'all know Rickea told y'all she E7 now. But Detroit, stand up. 3-1-3. Hashtag free Rickea. See, stop playing in the face. I'm gonna get right to it, nephew. I'm gonna get right to it because see, I called this shit last year.
You did.
Last year.
You did.
Something not right. They not pushing Rickea right. I said, hey, something not going on. Kurt, they not jiving. I said, Rickea crying after the game. I don't like that. I said,
yeah,
cried after 2 games. I don't like that. I did a video where I told y'all Rickea went on Asia back like that was, hey, get me out of here. And here we are. Free Rickea.
Look, listen. I just want to give you your flowers because you called it from the beginning, and then as the season transpired, we learned that Kurt really didn't want Rickea. The plan was Kurt wanted Angel. He wanted Angel in LA over because that's why after the game, like remember, I think they played and he was bragging about Angel, saying like, man, she's a good player, like she gives him that identity over there. So that also started off bad for Rickea. And what people forget, I think people forget a lot of times, Rickea is a hooper. Like she's a hooper at heart. She loves basketball. She can play. She's a 3-level scorer. We all had her as like the best skill player coming out of the draft. I had her ranked as the best skill player. I said Caitlin would be the most popular, entertaining because of the logo 3. And then I said Angel most likely would be the most impactful. Like Angel would be the player that you'll look at the stat line, but it wouldn't quantify how big the game she had by how she plays in the game. So this is nothing new. Like, think about it. Kelsey Plum comes to your team. Cam is out. Like, let's say Cam's out. She'll be back, this month later, next month, whatever. This is practically your team. Then all of a sudden, Kelsey Plum just come to your team. And now you're kind of getting pushed as the second or third fiddle again. And if we know Rickea's never been a second or third fiddle player. She's either numero uno or that's it. So I feel like that the Sparks, they had another plan. I think because they saw Kelsey Plum out there, they was like, oh, let's go get Kelsey Plum. But they just continuously disrespect Rickea. Like, look at the coverage too. They didn't start mentioning Rickea, Auntie, until damn near the end of last season. They didn't give her no press. They didn't give her no love. And then they only used her to try to diminish another Black woman, which was very poor taste. So I believe there's a lot of teams that need to come and get her because she's a mid-range assassin. Defensively, she has length where she could guard the 3s or the smaller 2s. And I think she would be good in a team like Chicago. She could be good. She could be good for the Valkyrie because the Valkyrie don't have a star over there. They don't have anybody who's a bona fide star. They got a bunch of no-nos like the Phoenix Mercury outside of Alyssa Thomas and them. And then like she could also go to hell, I would send Rickea over there just to piss LA off and put her with Paige. So it's plenty of places where I think she should go. But if I'm Jeff P right now, I'm like, look, hey, I need you over here. Like, I'm trading a couple pieces because look, her, Miller, and Angel, that's a young core. You don't have to depend on Sivka. I would trade the Sivka pick before the trade deadline because you got 3 bona fide players who could grow together. Then I could go, then HVL, I ain't got to rush HVL's thing, or I could trade HVL if I need to because I'm bringing over a bona fide star who's on the borderline of being a consistent all-star. So I would do that right now if I'm Chicago. And then I would move Kia Nurse, who need a nurse, or hello, nurse. She need to go to the bench.
Not hello. Not hello.
Hello,
nurse.
So she need to go. She need to go to the bench anyway. So she would fit there. And look, there's plenty of teams that want to service, but the Sparks have treated her very bad. Like this whole time, they leaked her personal information. She didn't want her personal information out there. They leaked it. And her coach brought it up at a post-game conference where she said she's out doing personal reasons when beforehand they said it was a concussion protocol. So I think she needs to leave there. She needs to get herself back right. I think Chicago will be the perfect place for her. She's gritty. She's tough. Look what she did to BG. She ain't back down from BG. She didn't back down from anybody. Her and Angel, we've been talking about her and Angel being together since like Unrivaled. We were thinking about some trades on how to trade somebody over there because it just fits. It's a perfect fit to me with her and Angel because Angel's gonna do all the little stuff. Miller's gonna do what she do down low if they ever get her the damn ball. Because from looking at the stats, Angel's still again the only one who gets her the ball the most. And it's pissing me off. And you got Rickea, so now she takes up that mid-range part because that's all that Chicago's missing.
Nephew,
they're missing a mid-range player.
I'm not gonna let you do that. I see what you're trying to do here, nephew. I see.
What am I trying to do?
I see where you at it. Now see, I came up here to just have nice, cool talk about Rickea. You trying to segue Rickea right to Chicago. You trying to segue Rickea right into Chicago.
Ain't gonna hurt. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
You got to pass Las Vegas to get to Chicago, man. She might as well
ain't gonna hurt nobody. Get on down.
I see what you're trying to do.
Gonna hurt nobody.
We ain't going for that.
Auntie, a plane flight away from Vegas is quick to Chicago.
Hey, Rickea with mother? Rickea with mother?
Man, that's unfair. Y'all already got J.O. Y'all got point guard.
Give you Jewel.
Give us Jewel.
Yeah, we'll give you Jewel.
I'd take Jewel over Kia Nurse and them. I would. I think Jewel would be way better. Yeah, I'll take Jewel. But I want Rickea though. I want Rickea.
You got built-in halftime entertainment right in that deal and everything.
Oh no. Moms can't sing though. Moms can't sing. Moms can't sing though. But look, I want Rickea because I got 2 other core players and you got 3. Her and Angel coming off of that screen and roll. Rickea would be a automatic bucket from the nail. Automatic bucket from the nail. The Storm.
Brother 92 say Seattle's willing to give up one of their 3 first-round picks and McBeggar.
You gonna give up McBeggar?
Well, they got Malonga, so they feeling good about Malonga right now. They feeling good about Malonga.
Yeah, but NECA don't have that much time left.
Hey, they looking at what's coming down the line. Maybe
hey, look, listen. If you give Ezzy to LA's interior defense will be a lot better. They will be a better interior defense. So I mean that'll be good. because the Storm needs somebody who could go get a bucket. They don't really have nobody who can go get a bucket outside of Scholar. But go ahead, my fault.
No, I'm saying, when you think about that though, okay, so I don't really like Rickea to Seattle because you kind of got Gabby and Horston
Yeah,
and all of
they'll
and all
be
of
in the
them.
way.
But I also have to say this: if Rickea, if it's time for Rickea to get out of LA, I'm looking real closely at what's going on with Fago. I'm looking very closely at what's going on with Sanaya Fagan. Right, so
Yeah,
I want to know. I'm
but
like
Fago,
I'm very
but
hypersensitive around
Auntie, but
right now
Auntie,
because you brought Liatu, you brought King back. Talk to me. What do
yeah,
you think?
but I said this before. Fago wasn't a good pick to go there. I felt like Liatu King, not saying that King is a better player than Fago. I just think Liatu King's a better fit for LA. And I think what messed them up was they were thinking that they were thinking, okay, I'll get this here, I'll get this big, I got this other big. But they really, if you look at their lineup, you got three bigs because you're not going to bring Mercedes Russell in all the time. You're going to just flip her out with either Azare or what's her name, De'Erica. To me, Fago would have been good going to Chicago, and I told people Fago would have been better in Chicago because E Will. I think she's better than E Will at this point in E Will's career. She would have been better. And
Chicago sky bias, bro, is so
I
hard
know
to
it
hide,
is.
bro.
It
Your
is. It
forehead
is.
just like
It
Chicago
is.
sky, bro. It's so
It
hard to
is.
hide, bro. The
It
best place
is.
that you
Look,
saw for
I
the
would
best place,
listen.
the best place
I'm
that you see for everybody to go is the
I'm
Chicago sky.
I'm trying I'm trying to put my bid for GM because I know what I could do with less money. Listen, I'm black. I'm black. We already got a budget, Auntie. You know we got a budget. We got to make sure we keep everything under the food budget, under the gas, all of that. So I know how to bring in talent for under the 50K. Easy. We're gonna have a bunch of no-nos, but we're gonna whoop everybody ass. But Fago, if she didn't go there,
you don't even have to have no-nos though. You don't even have to have no-nos though. Like I get what you're
yeah,
saying. I get
yeah. But I would have loved Fago just playing. I'm just trying to help Chicago, guys. Chicago suck right now. But Fago would be great in with the Mercury. She would be great for the Mercury because they got a bunch of snipers and she could come in and get the rebounds, and she's a good defender, and she could hit that midi. So she would have been perfect for Phoenix. I didn't like her for LA because this coach, Lynn Roberts, wants to spread out. She really wants to run one in and four out because look at how they play with De'Erica Hamby. Hamby's down in the low post. Azare's at the corner three. You got Kelsey Plum and I can't think of the girl name. Sims, Odyssey Sims on outside. And then you got Sarah Ashley Barker in the other corner. So that's what she wants to run. Fago, she's not going to play Fago a lot. She's going to play Mercedes Russell, which I don't know why. I would take Fago over Mercedes any day. So I think Fago, I don't know if Fago's going to last after this season, but if I'm Fago, man.
So here's the thing. No, nephew. So I don't see Fago and well, let me back up. When I say not last, I should say not last because Sanaya Fagan is a WNBA caliber player. So make no mistake about that. I'm not saying that. What's going to end up happening in this situation is Sanaya is probably not going to be protected in the expansion draft, and somebody else will pick her up. So if that's going to be the situation, what I would like for them to do is give her an opportunity to get some tape out there, so that people know
Right.
So people know what she can do. So they're
but
not
I
just
don't know why
basing
she's not playing now. Mercedes Russell isn't better than her. Like Mercedes Russell just got height on her. That's it. She just got height. Other than that, what else does she do? Nothing.
No. Well, who thought Mercedes Russell was gonna get signed though?
They did because they signed her.
Right?
Because I didn't have her being signed.
I mean, I'm talking about us, right? Like we were like, okay,
right.
we were looking at the like, yeah, probably Mercedes Russell gets cut. Fago gets some playing time. Didn't see King coming back in, so unless there's something that they're going to tell us that Fagan is just not getting in practice, which I doubt, because she's a pro's pro. They told her,
I
she
just
picks up
don't think
everything.
she fits. I just don't think she fits that team.
So let her
Like,
go.
yeah,
So let her go. Let her go get some run somewhere else. Okay, and then so what does that look like? For me, that's like, can you trade her? Because I know probably in one sense, right? In one sense, you look at this young person and you say, damn, you came here, you busted your ass, you gave us everything that you gave us, that you had to give us in camp. We're probably not really going to run you, but you deserve a job in this league. So they had money to be able to give her a job in the league, and they gave her a job in the league. But is that better than waiving her and letting her go and find um another a team that she fits better, right? Like Phoenix.
no,
Like, I appreciate that,
she
but now find me someplace where I fit. So if it's
she should be
Phoenix,
waived.
if it's
She should
Connecticut,
have to be
my thing is,
waived.
let her go someplace where she can play. If that's Connecticut, if that's Phoenix, if that's wherever, let her go.
See,
Let her go.
that's who. See,
She got a game
she
that's gonna
needs
make
to be
her game
waived. She needs to be waived so she can go somewhere. Look at Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown has got a contract with the Connecticut Sun. Look at Ari McDonald. She's with the Fever. Look at all these players getting picked up now. Because look, it's injuries throughout the season, Auntie. So she should ask to be waived because she could possibly play somewhere. Because a lot of these players ain't gonna last the whole season. The WNBA is physical. So I believe that she should be waived so she can have an opportunity. Even if she don't play in the W, she can at least go play somewhere else and get some film, get some work. I wouldn't stay on the roster just to sit there and I'm not gonna play. Like, it's to me, that's a waste of time.
Well, I'm sure the agent is gonna figure it out. So, but here's the
Yeah.
thing: if she's gonna be in Alisa Peely's situation, is it worth sitting on the bench? Because Alisa Peely is getting on the floor this year.
Well, Alisa Peely is different because she fits that system they have. If she fits the system that they have in LA, which is a low post player that can go get boards or hustle, because I don't know what they're looking for their five to do. Now she could be she could be a better De'Erica. If she could train for that role, then yeah, I'll sit on the roster. I'll wait till next year till it's my time, because we don't know if De'Erica is going to last the whole season. We don't know if all these players going to last. So she possibly could come in, play that role. You still got, but my thing is this. You signed Liatu King. Liatu King practically does the same thing, except she's smaller than Fago because she don't really have a consistent jump shot, but she has a motor. Liatu King got that motor where she could just run all day. So I don't know what she's trying to do, because if you put them both on the floor, you're going to have a packed paint. I guess that'll be good for people like Plum or Odyssey who can shoot the three more, because if they take care of the paint, now it opens up for me to pull up from the midi or pull up from the wing. So I think if she's guaranteed that she's going to be able to get that playing time like how Peely's getting, then I'll stay on the roster. But if she not, just let me go so I can find my team to go play for.
Here's the thing that we know. A lot of people are going to be moving around, right? So you keep Fago there for this year. She learns the system. And maybe you say next year, I don't know if Hamby will be there. King may get picked up somewhere else. But now I have Fagan here. She knows the system. I can sign her to a long-term deal.
Well, not really. You still got on a rookie contract, so you're good. You still got her for another 2-3 years, depending on how they do the CBA. But you got her still, so you don't have to extend her. So yeah, that makes sense if you're not going to keep De'Erica.
Okay, but what I didn't remember was this, because I think De'Erica's on her last year. But for Fago,
it's her last year.
Is Fago good for the rest of the year, or is she good until Cam Brink comes back and they have to cut somebody else? And so is that the point where we would see maybe a Mercedes Russell cut? Y'all remind me in the chat. I don't remember, but it seems like is there one more cut that LA has to make this season?
They'll probably cut either King. They'll probably cut King because she's on a hardship contract. Either her or Fago. I don't know if they cut Fago. I think they keep Fago even with Cam Brink coming back, and they probably let Liatu go.
I definitely would. I definitely would. Liatu been playing though, so when his
Oh
breaks
no,
back,
Liato's been good. She's been playing
I
good,
think that
man.
either I thought somebody said as early as June the 5th or 6th, but I originally thought that I heard end of June, early July. So if somebody in the chat got an update for me, put it in the chat. My chat's always better than yours. The answer's
But my
always in
thing is this: why, like, if she comes back, I could put Fago down in the post to help out as well off the bench, and then because Cam gonna want to shoot threes or stand out of the
Well,
pocket. I mean, I stand
the thing
out the
is,
I said the pocket, but the at low post. So she could turn into a stretch because I think that's what they want Cam to do is turn more into a stretch instead of just stay down in the low block.
well, not only that, I think when you look at Fagan, so you don't even you can play Fagan next to Cam because Fagan is
Yeah,
truly a 4, right? So you
yes,
can
he
play
is.
Fagan, you can
Yep.
play Fagan at the 4,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying. Because I would get rid of
really
Mercedes
bang. But
Russell.
yeah, me too. I'm sorry, Mercedes. I would.
I just would I know she got size, but to me, Fago could do way more at her size than what Mercedes could do at her size. That's just me. I don't see because Mercedes, if you notice, she don't really get that many minutes. They not even really playing her like that. They'll just go and put Liatu in there either at the 4 or the 3 and just have a bunch of wings and guards out there with a 4 or stand or a 5 inside, and they just leave her on the bench because Mercedes Russell really don't do nothing for you. Like she not doing like if Mercedes was like Kalani is balling in Phoenix. If she was like
you didn't
that,
see that
then
coming.
I'll
We
keep
didn't see
her.
that coming, nephew. We didn't see that
I
coming. We was
didn't
like,
see that. I saw Kalani, man. Kalani was balling in Dallas. Dallas just sucked. They had Roseanne as the coach.
You don't got your magic shades on right now. You didn't see all this coming, bro.
Man, look.
You ain't got your y'all didn't
Listen,
know y'all
Kalani.
didn't know it was HD. It was HD in this magic shades. Y'all didn't know, HD in this magic shades. You didn't see all this.
Man,
Now, you
Kalani
start
was
around Hooper too,
fine
nephew.
though.
I'm gonna have to make you start writing some of this shit down and put it in the envelope so
I
we can
am.
open
I'm
it
gonna
up
write
on
it
air.
down.
Yeah,
Look,
start writing down some of the shit
listen.
that you see. Write
Kalani,
it
listen.
down, put a date on it, tape it up,
Kalani
show
Brown.
us, and then we'll find out what. Yeah, Brown is
Kalani Brown just look.
Brown is
She just
better
needed
than
a
Big T.
place, huh?
She is better than Big T, but
Big
Kalani Brown,
to me,
Kalani,
Big
what
Big
Kalani
T
Brown
just
look
in a
like this
bad
in
spot.
Dallas though? That's all I was
But
gonna say. Kalani Brown look like this in Dallas though.
Yeah, but Big T to me, Big T's just in a bad spot. Like she just don't. Big T got to be with a coach or somebody who actually believes in her. She don't have no real good coach that use her because look, in some of the games you're gonna need her.
Is Big T gonna look like Kalani in Phoenix?
No, she ain't gonna be Kalani, but she could still give you about 10 and 10 if you put her in the right system. Like she'll get you 10 and 10 because she got size and plus she can run the floor for her size. The problem is she's in Dallas. Don't nobody want to play in Dallas. Don't nobody want to play with Rickea. Look at Paige. Paige got a concussion. Paige was like, "Oh, I got a concussion." What's the diagnosis? Rickea. I mean, just a concussion.
Paige so crazy. Paige got hit in the head, finished the game, and then got a headache after the game. She was like, "My head."
Yeah, you know why she had a headache.
She's like, "Practice tomorrow." My head hurt, but all this I just went through to get
my
this
head
game,
hurt. I'm out 2 games. Is that Rickea?
So Big T is going overseas, but she's going overseas for what, like Eurobasket, and she's coming back. Is that what's going on?
I mean, look, she'll get paid going overseas, man. Shoot, look, you can use somebody with that size, man, off the bench.
How many players are actually leaving to go play in a Eurobasket? Do y'all know? Somebody let me know in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know.
How long are they going for Eurobasket? But
Emily and Mr. Shake My Hand.
Proud of man, media in the building. Mr. Shake My Hand. What's good? Hey, y'all, it's like we got 463 people in here. I need for y'all to run the likes up on.
Let me stop. I don't need cousin Danae to say I done said Emily. I added too many M's or L's this time.
Oh, here we go. Y'all make sure y'all run the likes. Y'all following us on all the platforms. We said Rickea giving Paige headaches already. And Rickea was like, my head hurt. I'll be back and I'll be back when
Yep.
okay. Period.
Yep. Listen, Rickea, Paige hit Rickea up and said, Rickea, it worked for me. It can work for you too. Okay. Concussion. I'm concussed.
So okay, let me
My
ask you.
head hurt.
Because y'all know I don't be knowing. So nephew, you might know, and we may have to ask the people in the chat. So here, when when somebody unfollows something, do you get some kind of notification? Did a notification go off everywhere that Rickea stopped following the LA Sparks?
Listen, I don't know how that works.
Or do people
I
really
don't
go
know
and
how
check
that
on a regular
works.
basis? Like, oh,
look, all I know is
how does that work? Y'all tell me.
I don't know how that works. I don't know. They must got spies who just be checking people pages, but all I know is she unfollowed them, and because the coach put out there was for personal reasons why Rickea wasn't playing. When it was all about concussion, they kept saying it was a concussion, and then they changed it and put out personal reasons. And Rickea didn't like that at all. Her team, I think, on Twitter blasted them for that, for doing that.
Emily is informing me that they go and check. Who are these people that go and check? Let me tell you something, nephew. I ain't gonna hold you up. I don't know what my profile say right now because I don't think I looked at it since I put it up there originally when I made it.
Man, I don't check none of this stuff, man. All I know is I get a notification and then that's it. I don't get a notification if somebody unfollow. I just know if somebody follows.
They be on it though. They be on it though. Like, Rickea has unfollowed the Spark. I'm like, how y'all know? Who said?
Man, I don't even know. I have no idea, man. These fans today ain't got no life. To me, you ain't got no life if you looking to see if the girl's still following the team or not. You just ain't got no life. I'm sorry. I just got to put it out there. But I just know that like I told people, man, I told people this before. Kelsey Plum coming to the team, how is that going to work? I said this to everybody. Everybody called me a hater. All the people who hated on me and got me a strike. Shout out to you haters. I just want to tell you, I'm still here. And second of all, I told you about Kelsey Plum. I told you nobody wants to play with somebody who chucks up shots all the time. How is that going to help your offense? How? And then you got Odyssey Sims. She's going to chuck up shots. Where does that leave Rickea at? Where Rickea going to be in the offense? See, y'all don't think about this type of stuff. Y'all just think about like this is 2K. This ain't 2K. This is real life. People want to get the ball and shoot.
Right. Okay. And then as far as the pregnancy rumor, she clapped back at that. She put a picture with a basketball on her stomach. She told y'all hashtag it's a girl.
It's a girl.
Angel, Camilla, Rickea would love to see them together. I don't know if it's Atkins that I would want to see there. In my if I could have anything, it's probably more like a Raven Johnson right there, but definitely want to see them three there.
I'll keep Atkins with Raven. What? Raven and Atkins in the backcourt? That's lockdown defense.
Nephew, what I'm saying to you is I haven't thought about Ariel Atkins in my if I could have anything in basketball dream life. Ariel Atkins didn't
Why? Atkins is a baller. And she has a resume. She's been balling since Texas.
Here's what I'm saying, though, nephew. Here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that she's not all of those things. What I'm saying is when they say, hey, if you can have anything in Chicago with Camilla and Angel, what do you want there? And I was like, Rickea and Raven. Ariel didn't cross my mind. Not because she's not a good player, not because she doesn't fit, just because.
No,
yeah.
Ariel.
If I could put anybody there, it wouldn't be Ariel Atkins. I'm not even.
Well, I want her there. I want her there because she's a leader, and she got our bigs back. The person to me who need to go is Vandersloot. Sloot need to go to the bench and go home.
I wasn't talking about who would leave and all that. Yeah, we can get in all of that. We can get in all that.
Slooty out here playing like she James Harden. I'm like, that ain't your game.
Man, okay, let's back up. Okay, because I said let's get Fagan out of there. I said let's get Rickea out of there. If you can't bring, what the hell are you thinking about the Sparks?
She finna stay. Why not? Because look, you can't bring You got Kelsey Plum there. You still got De'Erica. You got Azare. You basically are who gonna take your spot? You're a 5. Like you're gonna get the ball whenever you want to.
Is she? Is she? Because Kelsey,
I think she is.
The offense, Plum is chucking threes, man.
Man, look, listen.
So
Cam
Rick is basically in a situation where Boardman get paid. Boardman get paid. Your money is gonna come off. What you rebound
and blocks and block shots. Remember, I think she was up there in what top 3 or 4 in block shots before she got hurt. I think she was leading all rookies in block shots.
That part, Amor. That part. Cam and Rickea box office gold on.
But Amor. That's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to tell people, that a lot of these organizations are bad. It's just not Chicago. It's a lot of them. The only competent organizations is Vegas, Seattle, and then I think and that's about it. Everybody else is just catching up to them. Like being for real. Oh yeah, New York. Can't forget about New York. Those 3. And Minnesota. Those 4 are basically your best organizations as far as a ownership standpoint, because you got to include ownership. That's a part of the front office.
Tell me again. Who's the 4?
I said New York, Las Vegas, Seattle, and Minnesota. You got 4 competent franchises right there.
What about Phoenix?
My apologies. Phoenix 2. That's 5. Who else do we got? The Dream. Could you say the Dream? I'll probably say that's 6 because Renee's in there, Renee Montgomery, but I can't really go that far.
We're seeing what's gonna go there, but I'm gonna tell you this.
Right. So I got 5 guaranteed, 5 guaranteed franchise.
Magic Johnson.
Golden State.
Who are you? Magic Johnson. Who are you? Where you at? Where are you at? Because see, when LA won, I remember Magic walking out and kicked up in the right out the tunnel with his arm up on the rail.
Man,
winning the championship down there. See, Magic, you said you was gonna get more active. If you let them move Rickea out of there, what the hell is going on down there, man? You come on, Magic.
Listen, he trying to lighten it up. He trying to lighten it up and whiten it up. That's what he's trying to do.
Rickea and Cam are box office gold. Magic said at the end of last season he was getting back into what the day-to-day activities of what was going on at the LA Sparks. That was what he said.
What's up, Namo Da? Political Lil says she agreed with the 4 but Phoenix. She says she agreed with the 4 but Phoenix.
Okay. So for me, Phoenix, I would have to say, what is it that you don't like about Phoenix?
Because I got 4 guaranteed.
Because and the reason that I'm saying for sure Phoenix is because when Kai Copper got there, she told y'all Phoenix was that. We saw Phoenix with the practice facility, right? I'm not talking about if Cam is fine. What I'm talking about is how does Cam feel about the organization as a whole? Y'all keep talking to me about basketball shit. He just sat up here and told y'all that the coach went to the microphone and told her personal business after they weren't supposed to. So what I'm talking about is how things are being handled behind the scenes. I'm not talking about how they match up with X's and O's or none of that, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the organization as a whole and what Rickea is saying. No.
Phoenix. Phoenix is coming along.
It absolutely does matter how she feels.
But Political Lil, the cloud trade happened. I understand that was messed up what they did, but that happens in the NBA, the NFL all the time, where they tell you, yeah, man, we got you. You cool and you gone tomorrow. I mean, that's what happened. But as far as an organization, like building a team, I can't lie. They're number 5. Look at their team. If y'all were watching us on Stars Hoop Central, and we got a show today, you guys and gals later, we said that Phoenix just got rid of all their draft picks. We were just trying to figure out, I said it beforehand. I told y'all that this draft is filled with a bunch of role players and some hidden gems. That's what this draft is going to be, and that's what it's turning out to be. Phoenix said, you know what? We're going to trade all our picks away, and we're going right to train. We're going to go get a bunch of training camp offers from people over here in Nigeria, France, wherever, because y'all got to remember, a lot of our best ballers are overseas. They're playing overseas in leagues. Some of them are like 30-year-old rookies because they never really played in the league. So Phoenix was like, you, and look at where they're at right now. They balling. They the surprise team. So I gotta give them credit. Because look at Chicago. Look what Jeff P did. Everybody keep telling me, well, he only had this amount of money. Hey, look what they did to Indiana. They got Caitlin some talent. Look at what they did to Phoenix. They got Phoenix talent. Look, all these teams were strapped for cash. And guess what they did? They got talent. New York got talent. They figured out a way to keep all them people on the contract. So you gotta learn how to finagle, as I call it. You gotta finagle the system. You gotta know how to move this dollar sign over here to this bank account. This bank account you gotta move over here. You gotta move some money, man. Gotta do some moving around here.
Okay, let me say this. For all y'all that are talking about Cam is related to Steph, she's fine. Please, that's like her.
Nigga, that's Steph.
Yes.
Like what she done like Steph? Steph ain't got no power in LA. What you talking about?
I mean, like, first of all, Cameron Brink, and I get so sick of people being like, a woman is okay because of something else. Cameron Brink is fucking okay because of Cameron Brink. If everything else falls the fuck down in basketball for Cameron Brink, she can walk her ass across the street to any motherfucking modeling agency in LA.
Yeah.
Continue on with her brand.
Yeah.
So please
she got bread.
Because of Steph. I hate that type of shit. She's okay because she's a grown ass woman with a brand that has an education that can go out there and fucking go get it.
But auntie,
and Cam is a hooper. Go ahead.
Auntie, Cam people got bread. So she good.
I know that.
So we don't have to equate her to no Steph. Cam is fine.
Yeah, Cam is gonna be fine.
Yeah, but we just talking about Rickea. Rickea, like her in the organization, like I said, it started off bad, people. Kurt never wanted Rickea. That kind of left a bad taste. But then the organization was like, okay, I didn't really see the organization. I didn't see the organization really pushing Rickea like that. They didn't really push Rickea like that. You know what I'm saying?
They never did. But so I don't think that when Kurt brought her in, he didn't bring her in to start. He was gonna bring.
He gonna bring off the bench, right?
The gate,
right.
Then Cam gets hurt. Shit, we gotta do something now. Rickea, what you doing? Trying to learn these 3 different roles you told me to learn in this complicated shit. Off every other day doing something else instead of helping us learn this. So all of that happened. Then you got the new. I would have put her
at the 2. I would have put Rickea at the 2 and let her go to work.
God. What up, fam? Yee!
Let her go to work.
So, I like Rickea with Cam, but I would like Rickea out. I would like Rickea
with the Aces over there with the Aces.
Someplace, you know what? I want Rickea to be someplace where she's gonna be happy. But I also see people saying like they trying to whitewash LA. Y'all, I have a show with Political Lil called Poly Sports Tea, where we break all of that down on a regular basis. We talk about the propaganda, the whitewash, and all that. You ain't got you preach it to the choir on that. Check out the content. It's there.
Yeah, we already know. We know that.
Here's my question for you. Kelsey Plum. Is Kelsey Plum there after this year? And if she's not there, if you're Rickea, are you like, okay, I'll wait and see?
No, I think they're going to keep Kelsey Plum. Like, if you're Kelsey Plum, you're from the West Coast, you're in LA, they can market you as the face of the team. And you already got your 2 championships, so you don't have to really be, you already got cachet in the league. You already got a resume. You've been an all-star and Olympian. So where else would you go? Like, this is the perfect auntie. This is the perfect coach for her. This is the perfect coach for her.
For her. Yeah. But what sells tickets for me? What sells tickets for me?
Kelsey Plum.
Hell
Kelsey
no.
Plum
Hell
and
no.
Cam Brink.
No.
They're gonna
You know why?
market.
You know why?
Right.
You know why? Because
Why?
I need to be making sure that I'm putting myself in a position so that what I'm selling to y'all is Juju and Cam. See, Juju is on the way.
Yeah, they could do that too.
Juju is on the way.
Yeah.
So
But
are we
listen, you could do that too.
so you want Kelsey and Juju together?
Why? I mean, look, from a marketing standpoint,
whose team is it?
I would keep Kelsey until Juju come. And when Juju come,
Okay, yeah, till
I
then.
would flip her.
So are you taking till Juju gets there with Kelsey? Or how are you gonna get Juju with Kelsey?
It depends. My thing is this.
Because what I had said was they have to put themselves in a position where somebody is going to take Rickea and whatever else they got for that whatever pick to get Juju. To get that, first pick. They got to have something to give away to get that.
Because it's kind of tricky. Kelsey is competitive as hell. We know the fire Kelsey got.
Yeah.
I don't think Kelsey's gonna want to stay for a rebuild. So I think that after this year, depending on how Kelsey performs or how her and the coach get along, they would sign Kelsey for the long term and they would build a team around Kelsey. Juju might end up in Golden State. That's what I could see.
If the WNBA lets Juju get out of LA and LA lets Juju get out of LA, shame on them.
Shame on them. I feel you. But look, the WNBA but look at the WNBA now. Look at their marketing. Their marketing's trash. They got all the games and everybody playing on the same day except one team. They
better figure out something.
So listen, Auntie, if it's me running it, yes, I would have her in LA, Juju, and I would move Kelsey Plum somewhere else to be the star. But I know the WNBA, they're very stupid. They don't want nobody overshadowing White Jesus up there. So
here's the thing though. The WNBA can't keep being the same. Either you're going to take the next step into where women's basketball is headed, or you're gonna get the fuck out the business. Period. You're not going to be able to keep, you're not going to be able. Here's the thing. There's too many other options and too much other money out here. And these women are walking in a brand now. It's not the same. It's not the same old fucking WNBA where I'm walking in and I need your 72,000. No, I got 72,000 in my backpack right now. What are we talking about? Now,
I understand.
Now we got to get to the business of basketball. So,
but Auntie, they're not showing you that though. They're not showing you that.
I don't care what they're showing me right now. Where the players are at right now, and what y'all told me is that they have the leverage to sit the fuck down until the WNBA catches up to where they need them to be. So what we're talking about right now is, are you going to hold the WNBA accountable, or are you going to allow them to just be the same old thing? That's where I'm at right now.
I mean, look, they're gonna have to, they're gonna have to have a backbone, and they're gonna have to do that because look, they're not gonna get nothing done. They're not gonna get nothing done if they continuously keep doing this same model.
Here's where I lose respect for everything that they've said. If you went to work and backed out of the CBA and had everybody get 1-year deals to just sign up for some bullshit, then what are we doing? Everybody go to Unrivaled or go somewhere else, right? Like you guys said, this is what it's all.
But how strong is the players' union, though? How strong is the player union? Because look, NECA was the same one. NECA was the same one who signed that same bullshit CBA. What? Like 4 or 5 years ago.
Here's what's different. Here's what's different. I told you now. Them 36 that was coming, they was probably all at least half a millionaires. Some of them were millionaires coming. How much time y'all got? Let's see, while y'all figuring it out, I'm going to go play it Unrivaled, and I'm going to see what AEBL is doing, and I'm going to see what AU is doing, and I'm going to pop over to Eurobasket, and then when y'all figure out this mess, holla at me. But they're not coming here. These players aren't coming here hungry.
But they're going to have to be firm with what they're going to do. And if they sit out, they got to sit out. Look, they're going to most likely potentially sit out because the way Kathy and these people are running business, it's terrible. Look, you just had an incident in Indiana where y'all didn't even take the time to look into the matter. You asked the racists who are like a racist going to tell you they racist. Come on, that's stupid as hell. And then let's look at the other situation. Hold on real quick. Let's look at the other situation, right? you're letting one of your popular stars get dragged on the daily every day. Every day. So you're not even promoting what a lot of these young rookies are doing. Kiki and Sonya not getting pushed like that. They're showing you that, hey, we got 2 gems in this class. They're not even showing you none of the they look at what they did to Asia. Asia's been the most disrespected superstar slash greatest of all time player that we've ever seen. Like, I would say probably since Kobe Bryant. She's been disrespected. She's not getting no love. She's not getting no push. They're throwing her games on channels with other people. No, she should have a whole day to herself because that's how raw she's been. So they're gonna have to sit out and show that they mean business because I don't believe they really care. I don't believe Kathy cares.
We're gonna find out if they are. We're gonna find out if they are. If I saw somebody ask about why do they schedule games at 11 o'clock in the morning? What kind of shit is that?
Because they're only trying to promote one player.
No, that's not the fucking truth. You know what kind of shit that is? That's giving back to the goddamn community. Every game that's an 11 o'clock game in the summer.
Oh, those games. Yeah. Those games. Yeah.
Fucking day camp game.
Right.
So that all the kids from the day camps in the city can come and experience, so that they can come and experience women's basketball. That's giving back to the community. That's the type of shit. That's the type of shit that it is. What is wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm talking about the
comments that I saw in the chat. Then y'all keep saying to me, why did they schedule all of the games on the same day? Why did they? The NFL does too. The NFL has a whole bunch of games that start at 1 o'clock. Nobody complains about that. What y'all have to remember is that it's not just about the people that are watching on TV. It is also about what is the competition of the city that the game is playing in. What time do people go to those games? What's convenient for that? What else are we competing with? It ain't just about what's going on TV.
Well, political ill. I understand that.
The NFL schedules games at the same time. The NBA has several games that start at 7:30 at the same time. You only see one game on TNT or ESPN, but it's a league pass with 15 other fucking games on. What are y'all talking about?
Political ill. I understand that she didn't know better, but still, you have to know better. I'm not trusting the NBA with shit. The NBA just screwed their men players with the last CBA. So I'm not finna trust them and to have my best interest. NECA should have did her homework. She should have did what she was supposed to. You are the leader of all the players. The players come to you. You're the leader. That's like me being a leader at the job. I'm the leader of the union, the whole union, and you entrust me to negotiate and do things on your behalf. If I go in there and just say, oh, I'm just going to trust the company guys and the managers of the company, they're going to get the job done, you already lost. You already lost. So I'm not trusting. NECA needs to understand you can't trust them. They don't have your best interest. The NBA owns 60% of you guys.
Ask you about NECA. So NECA disappointed you as the president of the Players Association, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking that NECA was going to be next in line to be Kathy. Is that still a good idea, or should we look for something else? Because I'm not so sure. Now.
I mean, it depends, but it depends. If she's going to work for the company, they would like NECA. They would like NECA if they're with the company, because NECA to me sometimes comes off as a company girl. But if you want her in charge of your Players Association,
can't be a company.
I don't know. I don't like her because I didn't like that last contract she negotiated. That shit was trash. It was trash as hell.
It wasn't what it could have been, but it was an improvement for what they had. It's levels.
It was, but I'm just saying.
The other thing that we got to keep in mind is that this league is still not 30 years old. So it's not going to be where. It's not going to necessarily be where the NFL and the NBA is, but it doesn't have to be where it's at right now. There's too many tools and resources and stuff out there. So I understand your frustration with how it was negotiated. It was an improvement, but it wasn't as good as it could have been. So that's why I say, like, do you take a chance on being like, yo, let's give her a chance to see what she does as head of the league, or do we just say, hey, you know what? We seen what you need to
She
do.
would be good for the
Let's move
league
on.
because she knows how to work with the corporate people. Like that's what she's good at. But as far as the player association, I still have my doubts. I gotta see.
Mm-hmm.
I still got to see like what you're gonna do now because the women they're getting this buzz. They got a lot of people pushing them, a lot of people investing in them. They just invested in Unrivaled. So you have to set the precedence right now. You got to set it because if you don't set it, y'all gonna have to deal with this crap for the next what 5-10 more years. So she's gonna have to put her foot down on this. And to me, they need to at least get half of the earnings off the jerseys. They don't even get paid off their merchandise from the team. You got to at least get that and the TV deal money. You got to at least get half of that and $1 million, maybe $2 million contracts.
We finna find out right now.
That's what you need to do.
Take Capone down. What's up, twin? Yeah, we're gonna find out right now. It wasn't the best deal, but it was better than what the league wanted to do. It was, but I don't know. So I feel like the pushback.
I didn't like the guaranteed contracts because the guaranteed contracts is kind of messes your team up in the long run because you may have a player who you get and you're stuck with them. And instead of you having to move on from them and go get a player that's better at what they do, you're stuck with that player. Look at the Vegas Aces. They had a potential to keep Nye and Deja, but they couldn't keep Deja because you had to keep Crystal, Tiffany, and you have to keep KB because not only does she know where the bodies are buried, she got a guaranteed contract. So that's what was the messed up part about it.
Yeah. You saying you would like to see Nafisa as the Players Association leader? Yeah, ain't no way in the world.
I don't know.
When I say ain't no way in the world, if I was a WNBA, I don't even understand how that works.
Yeah,
you have all of the inside information on me, and then you're in direct competition with me. I don't get it unless there's a plan for them to merge at some point down the road. I just don't get it. Dejanay, maybe I love the way Dejanay speaks out.
Yeah,
they should get Cheryl Reeves to speak for him. Shit, Cheryl Reeves be lighting them up, boy. Cheryl Reeves don't hold back.
Oh yeah, Cheryl Reeves don't, man. Don't they got a coaches association?
I know she's a coach. I know that she's a coach. Yeah.
Okay, so then she's probably ahead of that, ain't she?
Something like that. I think they got something like that. I don't know. If she's not, she would get my vote. Cheryl Reeves don't hold them up. She don't pull no punches. But
Cheryl Reeves
I
heard
Dejanay has been in the room before. You know, I don't know. It's other players that come in the room.
Dejanay's in the room, but Dejanay said they're gonna get what's on the table is more money. Yeah. I think what they're trying to negotiate now, the rookie contracts are gonna be way bigger than the past rookie contracts. And they're trying to I think they're trying to get that core thing taken away. They really want to get that taken away. And they're trying to get some of that money off the TV deal and the merchandise. And people, all the jerseys that people are buying, they don't get that money. That's why they got their own websites for you to go buy their own personal stuff so they can get paid off for that. But they don't get paid off the team stores and stuff. They don't get paid off of that. So they're trying to figure out a way to get that income because the girl, remember the Chin girl for Golden State, all her jerseys sold out. They cut her. She don't get none of that money. She don't get shit. That's cold-blooded.
Yeah, she didn't get nothing. They was like, thank you so much. We'll see you. I hope she got a jersey. A jersey.
Right. She ain't got no jersey. She don't get no money or nothing. So they're trying to figure out a way to get a piece of that pie. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to see from NECA. I want NECA to be more firmer. I want her to stick, to stand 10 toes down. Like, look, we either going to do this or we're going to sit out. I mean, look, it's going to hurt you in the short term, but the long term, you're going to get what you need. I'm just saying, you gotta be able to do that. Because if you don't, man, look what the NBA did. The NBA, they lost some money in the short term, but the long term, players got their contracts, they got their deals, they were able to get paid off their merchandise, they were able to get money off of the TV deals and the rights. you gotta sacrifice in order to get to the bigger picture. That's what they need to do.
Well, some kind of sacrifice got to be made.
Yeah, or they're gonna go back to square one, Auntie, or it's gonna be square one again. You
that's
got
the thing.
to.
You can't keep going back to square one. That's what we can't keep doing. You can't keep
Can't
starting
do
over.
it.
You gotta be able to show some progression. We got
Yep.
to be able to show some progression.
Yep.
So
that's the facts.
What's up over there on the X, man? Y'all run them likes up.
Run the likes up.
Run them likes up. So, okay, let me see what's going on in the chat. I'm trying to catch up. It went crazy. Y'all got to do a math and everything. Israel like $700. Because Israel is like, yo, you're going to a game later this week. It's like gonna be $46. You sit in great seats, and then to go see Caitlin in that same arena is $700 total, basically, for you to take your girls to sit in the last row, nosebleed.
I mean, well, that's Indiana. Indiana, they getting paid off of Caitlin, so they're gonna raise the prices as far as they can. That's just business. So you stuck. I mean, that's just business. Like, look, they don't know how long Caitlin gonna last, so they finna get all this money they can. She's already hurt, and it's just her second year. So they trying to get everything they can off of Caitlin. So that's not the WNBA. That's the people who that's the team who does that. WNBA ain't got nothing. WNBA deals with the TV and all of that stuff. They don't deal with that. That's Indiana. Indiana's the one who raising the prices and doing that, not the WNBA.
Wild. That is wild. So
yeah, man, they're trying to make money, man. Come on, you got white sheezes out there. You're gonna make money. You gotta pay your money. Gotta pay your money, man. Or complain to them. They gotta make their money.
So, okay, so we don't really know. All we got it right now on Rickea. I'm gonna come back to Rickea right now. All we got right now with Rickea is rumors. So y'all tell me, y'all like, oh, she unfollowed the Sparks in her profile. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean that she quit her job? Does that mean that y'all think she's going to look for a new job? Like, what does that?
I don't think she quit her job. I just think that means that she's looking to be traded.
Because to me, it almost sounds like the new way that you hang up on somebody.
Yeah, it is.
You can't really slam the phone down on nobody no more. You know what I mean? So you know how I'm gonna let you know. I ain't following you no more right now.
Yeah, the flip phone used to flip the shit out of somebody. Yeah, like
they couldn't hear it good though. You know what I'm saying? Back in my day, you had that good rotary. You gonna hear that
right
in your ear. You know what I'm saying?
You
gonna get that click, baby. You know what I'm saying? But so here we go.
So yeah,
what does that mean? Are we expecting that? Look for a trade for Rickea. So
yeah,
Rickea is going to be the first rookie out of this class then to force her way out. Is that so?
Could be. I mean, look, it could be.
Are we expecting that Rickea Jackson who's been that hooper, Rickea just doesn't come back to the Sparks?
I don't think she comes back because look.
Go ahead.
No, because what I'm saying is I don't think she comes back because you unfollowed the team, like, and then like you already posted and your team is already pissed off at how they handled your situation. And like I said, I think she's upset at the pecking order, man. Look, you already have Cam there. That's fine. Now you bring Kelsey Plum in. So she's like I am. I'm looking from the outside in. How do I fit on this team? How do I get my shots? I saw them in preseason. I told you I didn't like how they look. I didn't like how Rickea wasn't getting her shots. She wasn't getting the ball like that. So I believe she's going to be traded. I think she's going to be the first rookie out this class traded.
We talked about last season. We talked about Rickea had games where she would be like 19 in the first half, and then they would just.
And then they wouldn't go to her no more. They wouldn't go to her no more.
Like she only had a first half contract. I didn't understand it.
Right.
I don't know. She only worked in the first half. I don't know. But I don't want Rickea out of the league. I don't want Rickea to become like a Zaya Cook was on that LA Sparks bench.
Right.
Because she can hoop. So my thing is like somebody make a move. I would definitely give up. I would definitely give up a draft pick for her. There's some players I would give up for her.
Look, man, listen, I know he ain't gonna listen, but Jeff P, this is your time to redeem yourself. I'm trading
I don't need her
that
going from
first
one
pick.
headache to another one. I don't need her going from one headache to another one now.
Look, man, listen.
And then her head probably, if you go someplace now it's cold there and the energy is down and and ain't no practice.
At least Detroit up the street.
I would love like a Phoenix. I would love like a Phoenix. Y'all saying Golden State.
She'll be good in Phoenix. Phoenix would be nice. Golden State would be good too.
Golden State is scrappy, but what would Golden State have to give up to get a Rickea?
I'm giving up whatever. They don't have anybody. There's only a few players that are like, you got Salon is good. Like, you got some good pieces, but they're not no stars. They're not going to attract nobody. So I would bring Rickea in.
Could you imagine Kai, Rickea, AT, Satu?
She'll be good down there too. Yeah. If she go down there, they're going to be dangerous because Kai ain't even come back yet. But then here's the thing. You can go on, but here's the thing. Is Rickea going to get the ball enough in that offense? Because Satu need the ball, AT need the ball, and then you got Kai who going to need the ball. So she probably going to go. The reason I say Chicago, Auntie, she don't really have anybody around who's going to dominate the ball. There's nobody going to dominate the ball. You got Miller.
You can't even stand without Brittany.
You got Ariel.
On, man.
You know what I'm saying? We good. Ariel's our lockdown defender. We got Rickea. She gonna get as many shots as she want. Who gonna take shots from her? It ain't gonna be Sluty. She gonna look at Sluty like, you old. I'm finna shoot this three.
I think she could work in Phoenix, y'all. I think she could work in Phoenix. I know y'all saying it's tough. I think she could work in Phoenix. Y'all saying
her and Satu gonna be in the same. They're gonna be in each other's way. Listen, Satu just left Dallas to get the ball more. She not finna share no damn ball.
But here's the thing, though. Rickea ain't gonna be in there like, give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Just sometimes, let me shoot this thing.
Auntie, I'm telling you, it's not going to look. Listen, Rickea, listen.
Everybody was at Unrivaled. They know each other already and everything.
Listen, Rickea look better than you. Rickea shoot better than you. Rickea got better game than you. Man, Satu finna hate. Satu finna hate, man.
They can hit the club together and be each other's.
Man, they ain't finna hit no club like that. No, listen, her and Deja, they work.
They said Satu averaged 7 assists.
7 assists, yeah, because she passing it to shooters. Rickea is a 1-2 dribble, get to her spot, let that thing go. She's an assassin. She's a dead eye. She's a dead eye from the mid range. Bruh, her and Satu not coming off that ball. I'm telling you. Listen, Kai Copper come back.
Yeah, we gonna find out who coming off the ball when Kai Copper get back. We finna find out.
They both finna come off the ball. But listen, Kai Copper got cachet in the league. She got a championship, an MVP championship, and it's like, dude, she got a resume. Rickea don't have no resume. They finna look at Rickea like, nigga, please, you take your ass over there. I already know how these vets are. These vets don't play in the W.
We finna find out. We finna find out.
I'm just saying, man. Listen, man. Like I said,
the big question with Satu, can she stay healthy? No, the big question with Satu is, was she not healthy? That's the better question.
That's the big question.
Did she look hurt? Did she look hurt? Did she look hurt or like she was coming off an injury when she got the pairs? That fine, wasn't it? Girl went to hooping. Then girl got back and said, "Oh, I don't know." Well, wait a minute.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yep. Look, like I said, Camilla not Camilla not gonna be on the team next year. Then Angel not gonna be on the team next year. Camilla, as long as Angel is there, Miller's there. As long as Miller's there, Angel there. Angel is look. Y'all don't understand how close these two are. They are real close. Angel is not. Look, if y'all, because y'all was talking about Miller going to the bench. I'm like, man, and Miller. I said in my chat with my boys, I'm like, Miller go to that bench. Angel gonna choke Carlton. Carlton gonna have two black eyes. In a split lip.
Oh, Carlton.
Listen, I'm telling you, look, Barbie gonna walk in there like this. Man, you what you did? Foul.
Hey, y'all saying Rickea and Angel can't work because it's two strong personalities?
No, it's not. Rickea's personality would fit Angel because honestly, Angel would bring the best out of Rickea.
Y'all know Angel and Rickea played on USA team
Right.
before, right? Like
right. They played together.
Know each other from AAU, like
right.
They played together.
They've always been cool. People just got people.
Why don't y'all think it would work?
But they always been cool. People just made up this fake beef because they don't see them around each other. Just because you don't be around somebody don't mean you beefing. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all got to get out. Like, you know what it is, Auntie? A lot of these mofos on the internet ain't been outside. So they don't know how the world works. I done lived on the same block with people. I didn't go chill with them, but I said what up to them and I went about my business. Like,
I'm not for everybody. Especially in this YouTube stream. I'm not for everybody. But if I see a YouTube content creator, I'm gonna hit them with the nod and keep it moving. What's up? I see you over here.
Right.
You know, if we come into an opportunity where we both in some kind of podcast situation or something together, man, you come in there and you be professional, you get to the bag, and you move on.
You move on, bro.
In there throwing up gang signs and set tripping and shit. What?
Right. Like, what are you talking about? Right. Like you ain't got, like, their personalities would fit. Plus, Angel would bring the best out of Rickea. She would bring the best out of Rickea because Angel's gonna get her the ball all the time. Y'all keep forgetting Angel started out as a point guard, then she moved to the wing because she got bigger, and then she moved to the 5 full time when she went to LSU. Like, Angel's whole thing was her nickname in high school was Dime Dropper. She just loves to pass the ball and get everybody. Do you know how many Rickea would be averaging about 20 some probably messing with Angel? Because all Angel gonna do is get her the ball in her spots. Ariel gonna get the ball in her spots. So what are we talking about?
One second. MR Sahili in the building. What's up with you, fam? I appreciate you pulling up, man. Lead a like. We talking hoops. I appreciate it. So let me say this right here for the people in the back. I am tired of people thinking women can never work with other women. I gotta say that again. I am tired of people thinking, you know, they ain't even thinking. I am tired of people allowing the narrative to be pushed that women cannot work with other women. Women are working with women successfully every day. Stop pushing that narrative. You ain't gotta push that narrative. It's not true. Can women, as y'all say, be catty with each other? Sure. But men do it too. But men do it too.
Oh,
y'all
yeah,
be like women be women be gossiping. Women be gossiping like women be gossiping. Men
do it all the time, man.
Push back on them narratives. MR, I appreciate you pulling up. Let's push back on those narratives because we know they're not true. And it really hurts when we have successful Black women that are trying to do things out here when we allow them to continue to push a narrative that says women can't get along and Black women can't get along. That's so lame. Black women can come together and do business and go home. You ain't got to be bosom buddies. You ain't got to go to the mall after. You ain't got to see where you got your purse at. None of that. You ain't got to do none of that. Come in, be professional, and go home. Happens all the time. And I wish people would share more of that out so that we would have some visuals.
Man, a lot of y'all never been. A lot of y'all ain't never been around some women that's working together.
If I start telling y'all about some women who work together,
yeah,
y'all
I've been around plenty women.
But y'all see Cardi and Lotto on the videos together, don't y'all? Y'all see Cardi and Lotto and Glow on the videos together.
Man,
Y'all
I
see
done been
Angel and
around.
Asia.
I
Y'all see Angel
done
and
been
Asia.
around plenty women. Plenty women I've been around work well together.
Exactly.
Y'all are in this. Y'all just love to see negativity from women all the time. But y'all don't
love
talk
to see,
about
but
these
they don't need it.
bitch ass.
You know
Y'all
what
don't
it
talk
is?
about these bitch ass men out here who be
You know
acting.
what it
I'm
is?
gonna be honest with you,
They like
Auntie.
to see. They like
Most
to
of
see
y'all
negativity.
men,
Period.
most of
They like
y'all
to see
men,
negativity. Period. Nephew. Go
most
ahead.
of
I'm
these
sorry.
men, most of these men act more feminine than women on the internet. I'm just being real. From what I come across, y'all men act more like bitches and the women act like real people. Y'all do. Like, listen, a lot of y'all men on here act like straight bitches. And then this is what pissed me off. Y'all hate on black women, but then go praise white women though. But y'all don't want to keep it 1,000. That's what really pissed me off. And it be some of you dudes who hate your mama, or you hate your sister, or you hate your skin complexion. Cause y'all do all over YouTube. That's the only thing being pushed to the big views is hating on black women, hating on women, period. Like that's what's pushed.
Let's go.
It's crazy. It's crazy as hell.
Let's go.
Crazy as hell. It's too many.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm serious. A lot of you men, I'm talking about the podcasters, especially the men out of basketball. They trying to act like they didn't have no beefs going on. They try to act like they weren't beefing because both men were sharing teammates. Y'all act like men don't have none of this stuff going on. That's what made me upset. Y'all be wilding.
Let me say this too. For those of y'all that's in the chat right now talking about race baiting and all of that, not race baiting at all. Sometimes we have to be able to have real conversations as a human group, but also as a culture. And sometimes it ain't. Sometimes it may not be for you. We don't have nothing to do with race baiting.
Who's race baiting?
Also, it has to do with being able to push back on narratives that we have out there.
Right.
I'm not gonna let y'all come in my chat and every time I say something about black or white, it's you
Right.
racist,
It's not racism.
trying to start some stuff. I ain't doing all that. Thank you, Emily. But we ain't gonna do all of that. And y'all not gonna keep making every time a person wants to have every time we try to have a conversation, an adult conversation about race, which is one of the biggest problems that we have in the nation, somebody being racist or trying to start something. We ain't doing
You know
that.
what it is? You know what it is,
We're not gonna do
Auntie?
that.
You know what it is? We need to destroy the people don't know how to debate. We don't know how to talk to one another no more. We don't know how to have a conversation. Everything got to be a debate. Everything got to be a pushback. It's like sometimes just listen to the conversation and you'll know what the room is saying. But a lot of these people on the internet, they never been in those rooms before because they scared to speak up because they know they'll get exposed in real life. So they come to the internet and they put all it on the internet because they know you can't really push back like that because they could just type all day. So that's what it is. That's all it is. They don't have no social skills. The social skills are bad.
For those of y'all that are in the chat right now saying, can we get back to basketball? The conversation has evolved from basketball. It started there. Now we're here. If this
It's still basketball. It's still basketball. We're talking about women in sports where you guys keep thinking that they can't coexist. Y'all just said Rickea and Angel can't coexist, right? Then y'all dissing Angel saying, oh, she's shooting 34%. So what? She's still rebounding, she's still assisting, and she's still shutting down your best post player. Who cares? Rickea would add to that team because they need somebody who's a consistent mid-range shooter. The only mid-range shooter we have on the team, people, that's consistent is Ariel Atkins. That's it. Everybody else is a three-point shooter or a paint player to the basket. Who's shooting in the mid-range consistently? So what are y'all talking about?
Conversation is still right there. But if you're really not here to be in the conversation, it's okay to just move around. We appreciate the engagement.
ESPN 34. First of all, you wouldn't say that to me in real life. Second of all, what does my mom got to do with anything? You have not listened to one word that me and Auntie said. You ain't nothing but a troll. You trolled on the other channel I was on. That's all you're doing is trolling.
Okay, so
we're
gonna move on
speaking a real conversation. Real conversation, sir. Not what my mom got to do with it. Like, listen, my mom can't tell me shit right now. And then if she wanted to, she could tell me something because that's my mother. I got my own shit. So what that supposed to mean? My mom. So what?
And Magic, I see you. Yeah, not a race, not a race thing. It's a human thing. It is a human thing. But before I can go outside and deal with what's going on outside, I got to deal with what's going on in my house. And see, that's where people stop dealing with their house first. If everybody take care of their house, then when you present yourself in public, then everybody can then people deal with each other with a different respect and a different type of understanding. But see, we got away from people taking care of their house first. So I'm gonna take care of my house first, and then I'm gonna get out into whatever else is going on. So that's why I started right in the house in my community with that conversation, and then I move out from there. But until the house is cleaned up, I ain't got no business outside trying to look over nobody's fence and tell them what the hell they should be doing or asking them to deal with me in any kind of way that I have not first presented myself ready.
Exactly. That's what's wrong with us as black men and women. We don't handle our house first. We too busy trying to jump over to other people's backyard instead of getting our backyard and house straightened up. And that's why we screwed up now. That's why we screwed up now.
We got take care of your own house first. Make sure your house is in order. You know, that's like when we say come here, like when we say come here and tell us your team first before you get to telling me about mine. Same kind of concept. Take care of your house, then tell me about mine. That's all.
Exactly.
If we get back to those simple things and those simple respects of each other, then we move forward.
Hog Boss, what's up, Hog Boss? Yeah, I remember when we didn't watch the game for stats, it was always about the win. Thank you, Hog Boss. That's all I watch the game for. I don't watch the game for stats. I don't. I watch the game to see who wins. Because listen, let me tell you this.
That's how I win. Let's go.
If you score 70 points, right, or you score 80 and you lose the game, is anybody going to remember that game? No.
No.
They going to remember you winning.
Exactly. Okay, let's see. It evolved from basketball.
Magic.
We might have moved past where your interests are for the day, and we respect that, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. Basketball take, my opinion, and don't get upset. I watch Sky games. Angel Reese doesn't have a high IQ on offense side of the ball. How many times I be in my crib screaming at the TV to say AR pass the ball for open
That's
three.
a lie. AR has probably one of the highest basketball IQs in the game. That I don't know what you talk. Just because she don't pass it to an open, you don't know from her point of view if she can see it or not. Have you thought about that? Have you played where you get double teamed? Because if you watch the games, what they're doing is they're sending another defender here to come help trap her in the paint because AR is very tough to deal with down there with one player and she dominates the post. So they want to try to close the post off and force the shooters to beat them because the shooters are trash. So she's trying to see where she could throw the ball to. And if she can't see it, that's why she most likely goes up. I mean, every basketball player, I just saw NECA Gumake had like 2 or 3 people open in the Seattle game. She didn't hit her. So does that mean she got a low IQ? Like, what are we talking about?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it's life magic, but I hope these conversations can start some change.
Oh my God, dog. This is why I don't be on the internet all day, bro.
Let me say this stuff. Let me say this real quick. Magic. Why I said I was starting in my house? What's that mean? I'm gonna be starting with some black people that I know. Magic. I don't want you outside just walking up on black men telling them what to do. Please. That is not that's not where the conversation was going, Magic. If that's what you heard, you missed it. When I say my house,
you missed the whole conversation, man. What
I mean, I know I'm in my house, Magic. Come, catch up with me, Mustard. Magic, at my house, black people in my house, in my community, in my house, people I know. I don't want you out there just walking up on black folks telling them what to do. Please, yeah, that would be diabolical. That would get your ass helped out. Okay, so please,
that would get your ass sent to the pearly gates.
yeah, good job. No, please don't be out there doing that, Magic. Please, yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Please, Magic, if that's what you heard us say, hey, listen, just in case that's what anybody
Hey,
heard.
black man,
Hey,
you
let me get
black man, you should be doing that.
let me rewind it back. I don't want you just outside walking up on random black people telling them what they should do. Because you know as
Oh
a black
my
person,
gosh.
that ain't what I'm saying. Okay? That's not where we at. Okay? We clear, Magic? Whew.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, dog.
Magic say that's diabolical. Yeah, stop. Mm. Yeah,
Hey,
Magic,
black man, you shouldn't be doing that, nigga.
just riding by people. Cut that out, isn't it? Lord Jeebus. Angel Reese has a very good basketball IQ. However, in case you didn't notice, her team is not very good. Listen. Yeah, we know Angel was a
We know that. We know that.
point guard. So yeah.
JP, dog. JP, stop laughing at me, dog.
It's
JP is crying like, yo, where do we? JP, this is every day, JP. Every day, JP. This is what I deal with. Cause every day on the internet, bruh. It's crazy work. Oh man, boy, listen, y'all, I give y'all credit, man. Y'all make me laugh, man.
I love it here.
I love it here, man. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all make my whole morning.
I love it here. I love it here. Magic out there just walking up. What you doing? Get yourself together. Black man. Yo, Magic out there. Wow.
Live a better life. Live a better life.
And then tell him something like Cess Talk Sports and HD and welcome to HCI TV. Say, tell you, get your life right, man. Don't do that.
Right. They gonna come up to me. Hey, somebody told me you said this to me. Nigga, I don't even know you.
Magic, start at home at the crib.
Some dude named Magic came to me and said, you and Auntie said I need to get my life together. I don't know you. Like, what's going on in your life?
We're gonna be out here catching straight strays out here.
Right.
How is
that is funny, boy? That is funny. The shout out to Magic, man. That was funny.
Oh no! And here goes
that was funny. Shout out to Magic. That was funny.
Please don't listen to Banji Baby. Banji Baby talking about start at Starbucks. Don't start at
Starbucks. Oh, don't do that. Don't do it. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth.
You gonna need bail,
bruh. They gonna fight you about that coffee. If they coffee ain't ready, they've been sitting there for about 5-10 minutes. Shout out to the chat, dog.
NECA to Angel comparison. Let me know what you're saying right there. Tobacco shops in the trap first. Yeah, start at the barbershop or something. Start at the barbershop.
Right.
Corner store, your neighborhood corner store, something like that. So people you've seen before, start there. Start
there.
Don't start with a stranger. Don't start with a stranger. You know us. Don't do that. Don't you be out there doing that.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Please don't be out there hollering in the streets.
Oh, facts, man. That's funny as hell. Man, I needed that laugh, boy. That shit was hilarious, boy.
This is why we are y'all favorite Monday.
Facts.
Monday afternoon guilty pleasure right here. I mean, my goodness. Tomorrow, Courtney Williams. So you like Courtney Williams tomorrow for 10 points, 4 rebounds. Lynx money line 120. All right.
Who the Lynx playing tomorrow?
Yeah, not tomorrow. You mean Wednesday?
Who they playing Wednesday?
Oh, no, it is game. Oh, my bad. It's game Tuesday. It's games Tuesday. I think it's no games Wednesday. Let's see.
Okay.
All the vets are happy with Angel Reese in the league now. They get to put up stickers and people will still scream Angel Reese.
Oh yeah, they tried to blame Angel Reese for Paige getting hurt. That shit was crazy. Oh, yeah. I'm like, wow. I'm like, damn.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you. But you know what? I like the way Paige and Angel attacked their first year. Paige came in having a good ass time. I'm loving Paige. She like
Trade Maddie, Mojo, and Bandit. Man, Israel. they gonna look at you saying you want Maddie, Mojo, and Bantam. They gonna look at you like,
Not in
hey,
this lifetime.
look at this trade. Look at this trade he sent me. Maddie, the Mo Jefferson chick, and Bantam. They gonna be laughing.
Minnesota's playing Phoenix, nephew.
Minnesota against Phoenix.
In Minnesota.
I'm gonna go with Phoenix for the steal.
Whew, I like Phoenix too, but
I like Phoenix because Phoenix, look.
Not if Alisa Thomas is not back. I don't.
Yeah, if Alisa Thomas not back, then I got Minnesota winning it. Mm-hmm. But if Alisa Thomas is playing, man, look, Phoenix, man, look, if Minnesota go a stretch without hitting their threes, they in trouble. Because they're not going to be able just to get to the lane like they did against the Storm.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
So we'll see. But the Link's going to be good, though. The Mercury should be straight. They just picked up Haley Jones. I want to see how that works. I think Haley will be good for him. She'll fit better over there.
Yeah, y'all think the Lynx is dangerous? What's dangerous about the Lynx?
Say the Lynx are dangerous?
I don't think so.
I don't think they're dangerous. The thing about the Lynx is if Courtney, what I want to see is I want to see all their main scorers have because what happened is if they're not hitting their threes, you can actually beat the Lynx. If they're not hitting their threes, you can beat them. It's not like New York. Like New York could go 0 for 12 from 3, but they still whoop your ass inside. Like they got people who can get to the paint and still give you buckets. For the Lynx outside of Nafisa, McBride and Courtney, you got Natisha Heidemann off the bench, but everybody else is really just a shooter. So, but they got a good team though.
Yeah, the Lynx undefeated in the first. They are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but so is New York.
Yeah, New York is too. When do they play? Do they play soon?
Nope. I don't think they play till like July.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just Commissioner Cup. So we'll know what by next week who in the championship.
Yeah, I think so.
Because that'll be a good thing.
Team. They bench got to step it up.
What's up, K-Stone?
New York got better. New York got better.
K-Stone, where you been? I'm in YouTube jail. This is my burner account.
He's from an undisclosed location.
I'm from an undisclosed location, K-Stone. You feel me? You know, but for the women, I just want to let y'all know I'm okay. I'm okay. I still love all y'all. Love all y'all.
We don't want to clip in that Wi-Fi. The best player now is Fee Williams, mid-range.
The best player is Fee and what?
Here's the thing. Here's Israel. That was the same thing. That was the same thing last year. Best player now in Fee Williams, mid-range, master, and the most important thing, they all know how to pass the ball quickly. They knew all of that last year. What did it get them?
Yeah, they lost still, and then Fee was supposedly the best player in her own league, and she lost. She didn't even end up in the championship game. Fee, listen, man, Fee might be that player.
When you look at them this year, they've been struggling with some teams that they shouldn't struggle with. Like they 7-0, they undefeated, but they not just blowing teams out.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Like they was having trouble with the Sparks at first.
Right.
So, I ain't sold on Phoenix.
I'm not sold on Phoenix either.
I'm sorry, not Phoenix, on the Lynx. I'm sorry, on the Lynx.
I'm not sold on the Lynx. Yeah, JP, the best player is Asia. I don't know what these niggas be talking about, bro. It is mind-boggling me how disrespected Asia is, dog. It's crazy to me.
Bro, here's the thing. You took that like that.
I don't think she's better than JJ. I don't think Fee's better than JJ. Man, I got JJ over Fee.
I thought they were saying that Nafisa was the best player on Minnesota's team, not in the league. Hell no.
Yeah, on Minnesota's team. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
The best player in the world.
Yeah, what you talking about? I got JJ over on Fee.
Almost lost to Mercury with only Satu. Think about if Phoenix would have had Kai and AT. What happens to Minnesota?
Man, I got JJ. I got JJ over Fee, man. I'm sorry. JJ, listen, when JJ when JJ's off that floor for New York do not play the same, bro. When JJ came back, they just unstoppable.
And Nafisa Collier and Asia Wilson not on the same level. Stop playing. Stop playing.
No, they not. No,
as much as y'all want to be on Asia's level.
Listen, y'all better pray. Y'all better pray Asia don't come to Unrival. That's all I gotta tell you. Y'all better pray. Y'all, because that one-on-one competition, Asia gonna dirt nap all your favorite basketball players. She go listen and listen. The Fisa can have the refs. She still ain't gonna win.
Man,
Auntie, look, they better hope and pray that Asia don't step outside with them A1s.
Man, listen.
Y'all don't know basketball at all, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what I really think happened, nephew, because it's just me and you talking. You know, it's just me and you here. Asia was like, man, I'm not even gonna go to Unrival. Go and get you one, Fee. And you know what?
And she still ain't get it.
Like, damn, I'm not even gonna come. Fee, go and get you one. Stewie got one this summer. I got one. Go and get you one. Man, she didn't even get that one. Man, y'all better stop playing with Asia. Y'all better stop playing with Asia. Be being so nice, man. Asia be being so nice.
Man.
I hope that y'all really take the time and appreciate Asia Wilson and what she does in basketball, because Asia's gonna be going quicker than y'all think. Y'all think Asia gonna be around here years and years around here? Can't figure out nothing else to do like Diana Taurasi? Hell no. You better enjoy Asia while she here.
Look, man. Asia's defense, you talking about Nafisa's defense is unmatched?
Oh,
look,
man.
Asia's defense is way better than Fee's, bro.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
If
I don't know what y'all talking about.
If Collier's defense and the Lynx defense was unmatched, why didn't they close the 2 games at home? They would have gave her the trophy. They didn't close at home. With this defense,
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Unmatched. With this unmatched defense,
Elena Smith. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all not gonna like it, and I don't care. Y'all gonna probably hate and get my other page banned. But I'm gonna come back with a 3rd page, and I'm gonna tell y'all. Elena Smith is the best post defender on the Lynx. I'm just gonna leave it there. If y'all want to get mad, y'all can get mad. I don't care. Cause when Elena Smith went down last year, Fee was getting destroyed by JJ. So that's all I gotta say. Like, look, and Elena Smith, she was okay against JJ, but JJ overpowered her at the end. So, hey, I'm just saying, Fee's a great help side defender. She's very good on the help side. But I'm telling you, Elena Smith, they best post defender.
Asia, though. That don't make. See, here's the thing. And y'all can tell me this one thing that Fee do better than Asia, and that's y'all opinion. That's fine. But when we talk about all around game, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what they talk. I don't know what they talking about, JP.
I don't want to hear no fucking excuses about they cheated for the Liberty. Minnesota
they cheated on the Liberty the game before that one.
Minnesota was at the crib 2 times. 2 times. And they didn't close. I don't want to hear
the Minnesota Lynx, the Minnesota Lynx, they screwed New York the game before. What are y'all talking about?
June 17th. Thank you, Jeremy, is when they gonna play. Aces and the Lynx, but I'm talking about when do the Lynx and New York play? But here's the thing.
What you talking about?
Oh goodness, y'all really going crazy now. Y'all really that topic pissed y'all off, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
They said who's Asia? Y'all so disrespectful. Here's the thing. They couldn't close twice at the crib. They couldn't close twice at the crib with this defense that y'all talking about.
But Auntie.
But the minute that y'all start talking about
the game before,
they didn't get the foul.
But
I'm talking hoops with you then. Go ahead.
But Auntie, the game before, the refs bailed the Lynx out. I watched the whole series. New York should have honestly beat y'all easily, but they saved you in that game. So
Guess what?
You can't complain about the refs when they just equally helped you.
It's just me and you. Guess what? Guess what? Bad calls in basketball balance each other out.
All the time, right? All the time, right?
Especially over series. You get some, you lose some. That's why I don't worry about them. What did you do to leave it to leave no doubt? That's all I want to talk about.
They could have won. And all Nafisa did was cry the whole summer. Then Nafisa and them gonna talk shit to Ron Howard and Unrivaled.
Now we come with it. Well, if
y'all
Jones
was crying though. Y'all was crying though.
And Liberty had Smith, who wins? It doesn't fucking matter. The teams are who they are. Said that, y'all said the Lynx was all that. Well, what the fuck do y'all need Jones for?
They lost.
If what happened, if it was a fifth, we will all be drunk. The team
K-Stone, I hope so. K-Stone, K-Stone, I hope so. I hope Rickea bring.
And we got our ass.
Rickea look good in that sky.
Hell yeah, they left up out of our gym and put they fucking Timberlands and they do rags on our floor. So
yeah,
I don't hear nothing about that.
But auntie, that just shows you how sore losers the Lynx fans and the Lynx people are. Because the Aces didn't come online crying about nothing they lost. They were like, we got to get better. I'm just saying.
Remember, they was like Becky. They in there talking. Becky said they won. They talked their shit. We talked our shit. You better talk
exactly.
Your shit. We looking for you when we see you the next time.
Auntie, that's the difference between champions and losers. Remember that. That's the because look, something's gonna happen this year, and people gonna say the same thing. So I already know. I already know what's gonna happen.
Erica Wheeler is hooping right now. Erica Wheeler is hooping. Now I told y'all that she still has something. Oh man, they a super team, man. Supposed to win. Lynx underdog. I don't want to come on with all them excuses, man. Either
a super team.
Everybody basketball or they not. Bro.
Y'all, dude. You know why they came up? The super team is the most dumbest narrative y'all ever put out, bro. Like y'all put that out because Golden State whooped LeBron ass.
Whoa,
y'all been using that bullshit super team excuse. Look. That team Golden State had was homegrown. They added one player to their team. Y'all had a whole bunch of people traded to your team. So what are we talking about?
Let's address this right here. Nafisa hates.
Who's hating on Fee?
Nobody hates Nafisa. Nafisa's a good player. She's not better than Asia. So the fact that
we just said she's not better than Asia.
It's weird. It's weird.
No, she's in my top 3. I got Nafisa number 3. On my list. What are we talking about?
Up full soul. What was weird about what we said?
Right.
What was hateful about what we said other than she's not better than Asia?
That's all we said. I said that I don't have Fee over Asia or JJ. That's just my opinion. She's number 3. That's it. That's my pick. She's number 3. Out of all the women, hey, auntie, is that hate? I got a number 3 on my list out of all the players in the league. I thought that was good, auntie. That's top 5, ain't it?
You said you like John Quell is the second best player in the league, right?
Or
second best big. Okay.
Second best player.
I think John Quell is the best big in the league right now.
I agree.
Asia's my number 1 player in the league.
Yeah, I agree.
But let me ask you this though. When you think about teams in the WNBA, because it's a little bit different than the NFL, NBA, right? Most of the teams that have won championships were super teams, right?
They were stacked up.
Because
auntie,
that's how the league shakes out.
But auntie, the NBA, listen, the NBA's been like that for like 50 some years, 60 some years. Who has the most championships? Celtics and the Lakers.
Better believe it.
They always stack their teams. They had a stacked team with George Mikan. Then they had a stacked team with Bill Russell. Then they had a stacked team with Wilt and Jerry West. Then they had Bird and them. Havlicek had a stack. It's always, you always have stacked teams. That don't mean it's a super team. What are we talking about? Breaking news. We are done talking basketball with Magic. Magic just put Jones ain't even top 3 on her team. That's a lie. On her team? Bro, breaking news. Who's better than Jonquel on her team? We do talking basketball with Magic, man. Jonquel not top 3 on her team? How? Who's better than Jonquel?
They don't win the championship last year without Jonquel.
Without Jonquel Jones. Like, it was even proven when Jonquel Jones went to the post and she averaged a double-double.
And I'm not no
they won those games.
I didn't even know Jonquel fan. You know why they didn't win the year before? Because Jonquel couldn't hold her own next to Asia. She stayed in foul trouble. She stayed in foul trouble.
So that's what I'm saying.
You can, first of all, I don't know where you was at, Magic. Cloud already told Sabrina, hey, look at me. I'm the captain now. That ain't even Sabrina's team. She's on her way.
No, Sabrina don't run nothing. Sabrina's not better than JJ.
Sabrina and Cloud are better than JJ?
No.
I'm through talking to Magic.
No.
Magic, if y'all still talking hoops with Magic.
No, you tripping. No. What's up, Louie?
For me.
What's up, Louie?
Yeah, I think Shakira probably get traded. I don't know where she's gonna get traded to though. I can see her getting traded.
Yeah, Janera, he bugging heavy. This nigga said, now I understand if you say Stewie, I got Stewie on my all-time list better, but I'm just saying right now I got JJ better. But everybody else, no, they're not better than JJ on that team. No. They're not better than JJ. If you want to say Stewie, understand.
Sabrina had like one memorable shot in the final series last year.
That's it.
Yeah.
That was it. She was terrible she was honestly terrible for the playoffs. Like it was the JJ and Stewie show. And that was it.
I lost respect when she couldn't defend her three-point championship.
Man, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Look at it though, Auntie. Listen, I lost respect for her and the Golden Girl. They didn't go and show me that they're the best shooters.
Ooh, she can't shoot that. She's never gonna do that for you. She can't shoot off the rack.
No. But listen, but Auntie, you can't say you're the best 3-point shooter and you don't compete in it.
No, but that's why you have to say you're the best logo 3 shooter. You got the
got you. She is the best distance shooter. Yeah. I'll give her that. But other than that, no.
But Sabrina,
I got her as the best logo shooter and transition player I've ever seen. That's what I got her as.
Like 25 out of 26, 27 out of 28. How many shots did she hit? Like she set a record, like to the point that she went and shot against Steph and then came back and you couldn't defend. Boo, I'm straight.
Yeah. But you know what? I think Alicia would have got her. I think Alicia still would have got her.
Well,
I think Alicia might be.
This is what I want to see this year. Let's see the battle of the last two.
HD, I watched you this morning on your new channel. Hey man, we finna blow that channel up too, so we can have another channel. And if they block that channel, we gonna have another channel.
My goodness.
I'm gonna do my Denzel, Auntie. Y'all don't do this shit to me.
Hey, you ain't got nothing on him.
Ain't got nothing on me.
Nothing on you. You hear me? You better tell him. Give him your new channel.
Oh, my new channel. It's hold on, Auntie, I'm gonna put it in the private chat. You share it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
Media created the term, you must be talking about super team, for the 08 Celtics, then it became popularized to describe.
No, that's a lie. No, they called them a big three. That's a lie. No, they called them a big three. They called them a big three. Auntie, I put it in the private chat so you can share it. Like they called that a big three. I remember. They called that a big three. They called the Miami team a big three. They didn't use super team until KD went to Golden State and when he beat LeBron. I remember. I remember because I had people calling me, man, they formed a super team. I'm like, how they form a super team? Man, KD went to the Warriors. I'm like, yeah, I would have did the same thing. Like, they're the best team and he'll be able to get his shot easier. I mean, if you want to win, he was a free agent. Y'all act like the nigga said, I demand a trade. He left and went on to another team. That's it. Like, Auntie, isn't that what you do? Like, if you play somewhere, you played there long enough, you did the best you could. Now it's time to go what? Win a championship. Like, that's what they used to do all the time. I don't get it.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? They don't say that in nothing else that you do in life, right?
Yeah.
If you work at United Airlines and then if you work at Southwest and then you leave to go work at American, He left to be on the super team, bro. We all just in the same industry, bro.
Right.
We
That's
all
what we
just in the
talking
same
about.
industry. All we doing is just staying employed. All we doing is staying employed.
Right.
People get in their feelings because I think you want some of these players to choose your favorite place, but your favorite
Right.
place is their favorite place. So
Right.
that's a super team. They trying to stack it up. No, just where you want them to be is really fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, look,
That's all it.
I don't have an issue with it. Like, dude, like the dude did his best in Oklahoma City. They kept taking the team apart every year. He looked at it like, I'm finna go over here with a team that builds it the right way. Got my 2 championships. My career's set. I'm good. Like, I don't.
KD, you better believe KD made the right move. He shouldn't have did what KG did. KG would have more rings if he'd have got the hell out of Minnesota quicker. But loyalty kept him.
Exactly.
Loyalty
Listen,
kept him there.
K,
Being loyal got him
KG,
1 ring.
listen,
That's all. That's
K,
it.
KG could have gone to the Lakers a long time ago. He was hard headed. And then he
Absolutely.
realized that Minnesota he still was going to stay in Minnesota, Auntie. Kevin McHale had to
I just
talk to him like, bro,
get
go
your
get
ass
your
out of here,
ring.
man.
Go
Get
get
your
your
ass out of here.
ring.
It's not
That's
gonna
what you're
come here.
supposed to do. Dominique Wilkins did the same thing. Dominique tore his Achilles trying to carry that bum Atlanta franchise. Dominique should have left a long time ago.
Absolutely.
Shit. I'd have
Yeah,
been
he used up
left.
his best years. His best years. His best years,
Right.
man. I
Well,
hate that for KG because
right.
really, people don't really
Right.
even know what the kid was for real. Like Kevin
For
Garnett,
real.
bro, what y'all saw in Boston, if you didn't really watch him in Minnesota, if you didn't watch that kid come in the league and really hoop,
Oh
man,
my gosh.
you missed something
KG was a
fucking special.
monster.
You missed something
Yes.
special. That
Yeah.
dude, I mean, my goodness, bro, like easily could have had KG easily could have 5 rings. Easily
Yeah.
could have had 5, 6
Yeah. He
rings.
could have.
He was that.
He could have.
He was that, and he was that intense on both sides of the ball. My goodness.
Yeah. He was sick. He was sick.
Oh
I
man.
mean, it's just look, it's like, look, you gotta go win, man. Like, look, your career, nobody gonna remember how you got there. They're gonna look at the record books, you won this many champs. It's about the rings at the end of the day. I love Allen Iverson, but he can't come through the door. You didn't win, my G. Love you. Great
Oh, entertainment,
but you didn't win. So
don't yeah.
I can't bring you to the house.
Rondo used to cook too, but Rondo will never get the credit he deserved. Rondo
Oh
will never get the
no,
credit he deserved. Because
never,
Rondo did
never.
Rondo wouldn't kiss the rings they wanted them to kiss. He's like, fuck all that. I'm Rondo. I'm gonna do what I
Yeah,
do. You
yeah.
I love Rondo. I'm a Rondo
And
fan. I mean,
listen,
come on,
and
little
then
Kentucky, stand
listen,
up. But
LeBron even
Rondo wasn't
said it.
kissing no rings.
LeBron even said it. Rondo is probably one of the smartest, if not smartest player he ever played with. The
Hell yeah.
dude's a beast,
Right now.
man. Yeah,
Right
man, I
now.
love
Right now.
Rondo.
Yeah,
Rondo a beast.
one of the best basketball minds out there. One of the best to play. Just
Listen,
put
listen.
that
I know,
headband
I,
on, kind of twist it
yep.
to the side and get out there and hoop,
I
man.
know everybody like Chris Paul, but I'm sorry. I'm taking Rondo, man. I'm sorry. Rondo, that
And that was
nigga.
the other, that's the ring he wouldn't kiss. That's the
Exactly.
ring he wouldn't kiss. And then
Exactly.
when they tried to make it seem like he spit on him, but he didn't just spit on him. He was letting him know, and the spit came out his mouth when he was talking to
Right.
him.
That's all
And
that happened.
then he let y'all know, hey, I'm not no
I ain't no bitch.
I ain't no bitch. But he also let y'all know that Chris Paul don't get Chris Paul confused with Cliff Paul in the commercials.
Right.
He ain't
Right. He was like,
he ain't that.
I'm Cliff Paul, nigga.
Yeah, he was like, hold on. He was like, don't y'all got him confused, man. Who y'all think
Hey,
Chris Paul and
you know
Chris
what,
think
Auntie?
man?
Auntie, I'm gonna tell you this little
Rondo is the truth.
Auntie, I'm gonna tell you this real quick joke before you finish. It may not be funny to you, but my brother was watching the TV and the commercial popped up of Chris Paul and Cliff Paul. He was like, I knew this bitch ass nigga had a doppelganger. See, when he playing big games, he Chris Paul, but then when he heard him do all this other shit, he Cliff Paul. I hate this nigga, dog.
Bro, he turned right in the clip, bro. You see the mustache pop up.
Right.
You see the mustache pop right up. Ah.
He was
But
mad.
you know what? Here, I'm gonna say this. And y'all can beat me up. Y'all can beat me up in the chat if you want to. I felt like Chris Paul was on a total different trajectory, and he would have been a totally different type of player. But getting stuck in New Orleans changed whatever the hell was gonna happen with Chris Paul.
Yeah,
Chris Paul when the NBA blocked Chris Paul from being able to go play with Kobe in LA, it should just change. I don't know. I don't know. He changed. He changed. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Rondo, that's my guy right there.
Yeah,
Rondo,
Rondo a G,
that's
man.
my guy right there. I
Rondo
love me some
real.
Rondo. Old
Yeah,
Rajon
Rondo
Rondo.
real.
That's a hooper right there.
Yeah,
Nephew, what you
Josh
got up for the
Rondo
rest of
was
the
a
day?
high IQ player. You're right. He was.
Hell yeah.
Today I got Stars Hoop Central, guys. We back. We finna have a controversial show.
The controversy.
Yeah, it's gonna be some controversy. And we chilling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like after that show, so I might do one more video, which is probably run down like some of the Commissioner Cup games yesterday. I'm just rewatching some of them, and then we good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
that's all I'm
Absolutely.
saying.
So I got let me see. I got
Free Rickea.
Free Rickea. Yeah, Free Rickea. We got Now Jordan conversation still coming up. We got hot takes, everything. Las Vegas Aces coming up.
And tell 007, man, tell his babies to stop jumping on everybody.
Bro, he done went out there and showed us them babies like let me show you my
Right.
kids. They so good. Oh yeah, bring your dog. She's fine. Set the dog up, man. All on the live. I ain't got time.
and then he walked off so cool with his big eyes. Man, I think she mad. Like, nigga, yeah, she mad.
Yeah, she mad. She wrote down your address, homie. She coming to see you. Lorenzo. That's the Chris Paul I said. Ain't been the same since then. Yeah, ain't been the same since.
Bro, he ain't been the same. Look, what messed him up was if they would have let him go to LA, man, he'd have been fine. Ever since then, he went to the Clippers, went downhill, man. Donald Sterling lost the team. They kept choking.
991 in the chat. Run them likes up on whatever platform you in. Run them up.
Steph just walked right over him. Like Steph wasn't even supposed to be the one. He just stepped in and took your shit. Steph hit that three. Oh, he did that crossover. Super team, Angel, HVL, Flawed. There ain't no super team rusting there. That's a bad LSU team. Look, let me ask you this. Where is Morrow gonna play? Morrow gotta play the three.
Hey, Chris Paul, you said Chris Paul helped a lot of players get rings, and he did. Listen, one thing about Chris Paul, where Chris Paul went, he made people better. He made the young people better. Like
he did.
Oklahoma City, no bullshit. Oklahoma City is getting ready to play in the finals because they had a Chris Paul experience there. Because Chris Paul came in there and showed them how to be professionals. I ain't gonna hold you up.
No, he did. But listen,
I ain't gonna hold you up.
Listen. All I know is when Steph Curry stepped over him that day,
yeah,
Chris Paul was gone. It was Cliff Paul after that.
Hey, man, listen. Makes no sense in professional sports.
Steph said like this.
Hey, listen. Chris Paul chokes in the playoffs, but he also, you know what? I don't care what team he playing on. I don't care how good of a chance they got to win. His hamstring gonna hurt.
Yeah,
that boy hamstring gonna get hurt. His hamstring is no good by the end of the season.
All the time.
So you better believe it. SGA, you better believe it. You better believe it. That LSU team in the 23-24 season. What LSU team?
You talking about with LaDaisia and all of them?
No.
No, you talking about the one with you talking about the one that lost in the Elite Eight?
LSU, yeah. That's not the winning team.
No, that's not. I don't want that team. I want the team with LaDaisia on it. LaDaisia was destroying the mid range.
23-24, we won, and then we just lost 24-25. So the team that won was 22-23.
Right. Exactly. So I want that team. It might and give Alexis Morris her meds, and we'll be all right. Because if she don't have her meds, she gonna hate on everybody.
we got 1,009 in the chat, y'all. Run them likes up. We appreciate the support on all these platforms. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube channels, make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channels. Join the VIPs. Follow us on all these platforms. I got more content coming later today. Like I said, I'm back with Coach Rowe. Now joining the conversation. Before that, we do have the Uncommon Favor book club conversation tonight for the first 4 chapters of Don Staley's book. Pull up and talk with us.
Big
Let us know what you
Drip.
thought about them the first 4 chapters. Shout out Big Drip. What I wanted for her came true. New York Times bestseller. 2 Gamecocks. What about your university, your basketball team? How many New York Times bestseller came off your basketball team? Let me know. Jasmine Carson balled out during the championship game. She did. Yeah, Mystics versus Fever tomorrow too. Mystics versus Fever tomorrow too.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a good game.
Mystics Fever. Who you got? Mystics Fever. No Caitlin.
Mystics. Oh, I got the Mystics.
Mystics.
I got the
I'm going
Mystics.
Mystics. And then I asked you about Phoenix and Minnesota last game before we get out of here. Dallas Seattle. I don't think we get Paige tomorrow. I think Paige is still out. So.
No, Paige out. Man, Seattle gonna stomp a mud hole in them.
Yeah, it's just can Rickea win it?
Not by herself because look, low key, man, Gabby Williams been balling. And Gabby been unaliving folk on both ends of the floor. And but their problem, you know what the Storm problem gonna be? Scholar implodes way too much. She's a great player, but she just when she gets like riled up, she don't know how to like bring herself back down. Like, you know, like Diana Taurasi had it where she would go off, but she knew how to control it and then wet you from 3 or from the mid-range in your face. Scholar, she'll let it kind of blur her judgment when you need her to go score because she's a great scorer, underrated scorer. She'll like turn the ball over for like no explicable reason. But they're gonna blow the Dallas Wings out. Listen, if you look at the little interview, like the post game shit, Nate gave the coach a side eye, like a big side eye. So, and then like they were celebrating, I think during the practice, Nate wasn't happy because Nate was like, "Nigga, what y'all doing all this clapping for?" So, I don't know how long Nate gonna be there because I don't think the culture is, you know. I don't think the culture, like, I'm telling you, Auntie, this coach is bad. I don't think nobody like him because they said Nate was on the sideline going off on him because he wasn't calling the right plays and he wasn't putting nobody in the right spots. And I don't know.
Exactly. And y'all was
so I don't know how long she gonna stay.
Like Jasmine is just an entrepreneur now. And then
Jasmine.
Josh Cochran say, you mean the whistle versus the Mystics. Goddamn.
Oh yeah, I mean the whistle ain't gonna be there because Caitlin ain't there. Listen, watch the Fever games when Caitlin plays. Watch how they're gonna get extra whistles, but then watch when she doesn't play. AB and them don't get that same whistle, so they try to make you believe that AB and all them ain't doing what they supposed to do. No, they just not getting the whistle they usually get. Go watch, because listen, they do this with LeBron James. They do this with LeBron James teams too. LeBron James teams, when LeBron hurt, they don't get that same whistle. They don't get the same whistle everybody else get. I mean, they get a worse whistle. But when LeBron plays, we getting that. Everybody getting that whistle. Reeves, all of them getting that whistle.
Oh yeah. No whistles under. Nah, they getting the whistles.
Oh no, they're gonna get a whistle. They're just not gonna get it like they would get it if Caitlin was there.
Right. That's because there's also a narrative of MVP.
Right.
Without her.
Exactly.
Malonga definitely looking better and better every night. How they're using her. She had nice 8 points. They fitting her. They bringing her along.
Well, Malonga, they figured out this is what they're doing. Malonga is really a wing. She's just big like a post, but she's really a wing. So now they're starting to give her the ball in spots where she can face up and do her thing. Before they tried to play her like NECA or Ezzy. She's not that. She's a wing player. So now they're like, oh, here's the ball. And now go do your thing. Now she can cross you over. She can get to her spots easier. And she got a nice little floater. Her floater game is nasty. But she got to get some more muscle on her. She got to get a little more muscle on her. Not too much. I don't need her out here looking like the women swole people. I need her just to get a little cut up, little more
Yeah. A little
muscle.
more
Yeah.
definition. And
Yeah.
sometimes it may be better for her to get some of them swimming type muscles than just like lifting muscles, some leaner muscles, just strength. You want more
Yeah.
strength than it is like bulk. You just want to make
Mm-hmm.
sure she can hold her own down there.
Right.
But we get ready to wrap up and get out of here. We get ready to wrap up and get out of here. I want to come back full circle though. Free Rickea's loud. The
Free
stop
Rickea.
the Sparks got to stop playing the Rickea Jackson face. If it's that the Sparks and Rickea Jackson are done, let her go. Let her go. Trade her wherever it is. But I need for people to understand Rickea
And
Jackson.
trade her to a good place. Don't trade her to no
Here's
bullshit.
the thing. What I need y'all to understand is Rickea Jackson. Her Twitter is I am that hooper. She been that hooper. Let her hoop. Like what they say. Let her cook. Let her hoop. Let her hoop. Let her hoop. Free Rickea. Free Rickea. I like Rickea the Phoenix. What you think, nephew? Last thoughts on Free Rickea.
I still stick by what I said.
I'm gonna mute you if you say Chicago Sky. I'm gonna cut your camera off. You better not say nothing about no Rickea to Chicago. You either Pharaoh. Don't be pushing that. Look, you gonna try to cut that camera off quick. No, come on back
Rickea
up.
to
Show your face.
Chicago. Rickea to Chicago.
Show your face. I said, show your face. Really, all jokes aside, if Rickea got to Chicago, Detroit would love that because Detroit would show up in Chicago for Rickea, I'm sure. Wherever she goes, though, man, let her hoop, man. Let her hoop. Y'all been holding her back for 2 seasons. Let her hoop, man. That's
How about this? How about this? Can we put Rickea, Angel, and Camilla on another team?
I take that.
I'll take that.
I don't.
Okay,
And I don't
so
mind.
Rickea, Angel, and Miller on another team.
I don't mind Rickea. I don't mind that. Yeah, Sky fans want Rickea. I originally thought that Rickea, if y'all go back before the draft last year, I thought Rickea was gonna be in Chicago. So if she ends up
I
in
did
Chicago,
too. I thought they were gonna get Rickea and Angel. I didn't see the Camilla. I thought Camilla was gonna go.
Camilla didn't see it either. Camilla thought
I
that she
didn't
was going to
see
LA,
it.
I believe.
Yeah. I thought Miller would have been in LA because she fits LA, honestly, because if you think about it, she would fit LA better than Chicago because everybody there is really a shooter. And like De'Erica Hamby would move out the paint for her to do. And I think she would be a lot better because of how everybody's a shooter. But now she's where she at. She got to deal with this dumbass coach and this dumbass organization. Oh, I can't wait till they contract up so they both can go.
Exactly. But y'all trying to get Rickea there. All I'm saying is, all jokes aside, I want Rickea Jackson someplace where she can show her back, where she's mentally, emotionally,
and she could be happy,
healthy, supported, checked in, and checked in and checked on. It's good to be checked in someplace, but have people there that are checking on her too.
Like wherever she go be somewhere where she can showcase her game. Like absolutely. I feel like these coaches keep limiting what she can do. Rickea is more than just a standstill. She can do everything on the offensive end. Like it's incredible.
She's a hooper.
So
man.
She need to get. She's a hooper. Yeah. Trade Ryan to LA and put her in Atlanta. Let's go.
Wherever she's at, man. Just let her hoop. And with that, we finna get ready to get up out of here. Cess, favorite not to Uncle Tendencies. Welcome to HDI TV. The D is for diabolical. Y'all know we back on Sundays at 3 with our man Rob the Man Media.
I might be on another channel by then, y'all.
We'll say let's meet more. And then we back on Mondays with Now What the Sound Off. We appreciate y'all pulling up. 1,036 in the chat right now. Whatever platform you on, hit the like, run them up. Make sure y'all subscribe on our YouTube channels. Don't miss the next drop. Hit them VIPs. Don't miss that content. Until next time. Until us, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.